बाबा का श्राद्ध मामा का श्राद्ध पुआ बर्तन. Good morning students. Sit down all. Sit down all. So please all are attentive. No discussions. Open your copy fast, everybody. Today we'll go to teach something which is very important for your life. As you know, the previous class we have completed about the profit and loss. But before going to teaching something, I am going to tell a story to you all. Clear? Sudhakar Babu. Sudhakar Babu. Sudhakar Babu is a businessman. Generally, all villagers know him as a businessman. And he has another thing, he is a very kind person. He is a very kind person. Why he is very kind? Because he wants to help the peoples who is in needy. Who is in needy. But now in this generation, but today's scenario, who is going to help to others without any profit? Without any profit. So if I am doing something, Sudhakar Babu helps to needy peoples. As you know that in village peoples, they are depending upon the what? Harvest, but crop production. But due to the flood this time, the crops are washed away. The crops are washed away. So for the next time, when the people are interested to go crop the some cereals, at that time they needs money. They needs money. Then money is a very important factor for the peoples. If there is no money at all, so we cannot do anything. And you know that generally village peoples are below poverty lines. They are not getting any money from any source, and they are in different occupation. So for that reason, Sambhav, a farmer, goes to Sudhakar Babu for some help. For some help. Then Sambhav said, Sudhakar Babu, please help me by giving some money to me, by which I can purchase some seeds and I can cultivate in my field. I can cultivate in my field. Then Sudhakar Babu said, yes, I can help you monetary, but in returns what you will give me? In returns what you will give me? Now I can give you something from my production. Something from my production. What I will earn in the field, I will give something to you as some of the crops. You know that from ancient times or in British time also, we are always paying taxes as the properties. Means what are the crops we are growing in our field, we are giving as a tax to the kings, royals, Britishers, like that at that time. This thing is also going on now. So Sudhakar Babu said, no, I don't want to take your properties. I have everything with me. So do one thing, what money you are taking, you will return some extra amount to me. Then how much money you want to take? Now I want to take 1000 rupees. I want to take how many rupees? 1000 rupees from Sudhakar Babu, Sambhav wants. But Sudhakar Babu told, you take this money, but after 4 months, you will return the money to me, but not 1000. I need minimum 1200. I need minimum 1200 rupees. Got it clear? Then Sambhav agreed. Because Sambhav is needy. Sambhav is needy. He agreed to take 1000 rupees and return 1200 rupees. Clear? That in this way, Sudhakar Babu is getting benefited by getting some extra money. Got it clear? Sambhav also getting benefited because he has no money at all. He will take from Sudhakar Babu and purchase some seeds for his crops. In that way, both are benefited. Both are benefited. But question arises. Here he has borrowed 1000 rupees, but returns he has to pay 1200 rupees. So 200 rupees extra. 200 rupees extra amount he should return. He should return to Sudhakar Babu according to his 1000 rupees also. 1000 and again more 200 rupees. The extra amount what Sudhakar Babu is, Sambhav Babu is paid to Sudhakar, that extra amount is called what? In general, in mathematics, we call it the interest. It is the interest he has to pay. The extra amount is the interest he has to pay. And the amount what is borrowed by Sambhav from Sudhakar Babu, 1000 rupees is the what? Main amount. On that amount, he will pay extra amount. So that amount which is he has borrowed originally, that is called what? Principal amount. The main amount, the principal amount. Got it clear? So today actually we will go to read about simple interest, how we will pay interest on principal. Interest on principal amount. Clear? Got it clear? Are you getting my point now? So in this way, Sudhakar is benefited, farmer Sambhav is benefited. The whole system of business is going on now like this. Bank is giving us money. When we are saving our money in the banks, bank is paying interest to us. We are getting some extra amounts. When we are taking loan from the banks for our requirement, we are also paying some extra amount to the bank to paying our interest. So what is that interest? We will read now in mathematically. Got it clear? So today we will going to teach about simple interest. What about simple interest? Clear, all of you? So you may write down, all students, what we have to teach today about simple interest. Then what is simple interest? Before, I have already told you about the story about it. See, simple interest what? Now it is the money that borrowed and the extra amount is paid to that. From where we have brought the money, borrowed the money, that is called simple interest. But again, it deals with what? Some rate of interest and some time period. That doesn't mean that I will take the money for a long period of time and I will return that much amount. So it is again misruled. So there is certain rules about getting interest. What are that? Now it must be a stipulated time. It must be for a stipulated time. And also how much rate percent also it will be there. How much rate percent also it will be there. Means in 100 rupees how much we have to pay. That rate of interest. So the thing is coming here in simple interest. What? Now one term is coming principal. Clear? What is coming? Principal. Then time period. Then rate of interest. Rate of interest. Okay. Then amount. Clear? So this term is coming in this chapter. Then what is principal amount? But what is principal? The money which has been taken or which has been given. Money which has been borrowed or money has been invested. That is the principal amount. That is the principal amount. Clear? So the principal amount, then time period, then Sudhakar Babu is given the money to Sambhav. For how much time? 4 months he told. There is a certain time period. You have to return the money. Everywhere, in bank sector go, any sector go, you have to a particular time periods. According to on that time period, we have to return the money. Clear? Again, rate of interest. That means how much money we have to pay. Means in 100, how much money extra we have to pay? If we are paying 10 rupees in 100 rupees, then we are paying how much money? 10% rate of interest. 10% rate of interest, 5% rate of interest, 12% rate of interest means in 100 it is 10, then in 1000 how much it is? We should calculate it. In 100 it is 10, then in 1000 how much it is? We have to calculate it. That is rate of interest. Got it clear? Everywhere, if you are going to purchase something, you are asking about what is the rate. What is the rate? Here is the rate of interest. Means in 100 how much it is. Maybe 2%, maybe 5%, maybe 10% like that. So now we can go for one simple things are there. Simple interest, generally abbreviated here is SI. SI, and in principal it is P. Time period T. Rate of interest R. Amount A. Clear? So simply here we can say simple interest by SI, simple interest or SI is what? Now principal into time into rate, PTR by 100. PTR by 100. When principal amount into time period into rate percent. So rate percent means by 100. R by 100 no? So PTR by 100. SI is equal to PTR by 100. We can get it. That SI is equal to how much? PTR by 100. By this formula we can get the different answers. Okay. Now question arises, I am going to tell you, calculate the simple interest for rupees 1500 at 7% per annum for 2 years. Question is given what? Calculate the simple interest for rupees 1500. The simple interest for rupees 1500. Simple interest for rupees 1500 at 7% per annum. At 7% per annum. 7% per annum for 2 years. For 2 years. Acha, question here, calculate the simple interest for rupees 1500 at 7% per annum for 2 years. Clear? See, you understood the question. Simple interest for rupees 1500 means here 1500 is the principal amount. That means we are getting principal amount. P is how much? Now rupees 1500. Rupees 1500. Clear? Here rate percent. How much? 7% per annum. 7% per annum. That means here rate percent is equal to 7% per annum. So what is the meaning of per annum? Annum means per year. Per annum means per year. Means per one annual year. One annual year. That's why it is written that annum. Per annum. In 1 year, how much he has to pay? The 7% he has to pay. Clear? Rate of interest is 7% per annum. That means in 100 rupees he has to pay 7 rupees extra. Clear? Next is what? Time period. How many time period is given? For 2 years. So that time is 2 years. Time is 2 years. Here one thing you have to notice, you must be see that when time is years, rate of percent must be in annum. Otherwise, we have to change the time periods. Clear? If it is monthly, so we can go for the per month, rate percent per month. If it is yearly, so rate percent per annum. That should be marked by you. Otherwise, if given per month but it is given in time, year, then it will be wrong when we will calculate. We should notice it completely when we are going to the question. What we will be saying? Now we have to mark it whether the rate percent and time are in year or annum or not. If one is in month, one is in the year, then it should be converted in a single unit. Clear? Got it clear? Now we can easily find out the principal rate. Time is given. What is SI now? Now SI is equal to principal in time into rate by 100. That means PTR by 100. Put the formula PTR by 100. Then what I get? Now 1500 into 7 into 2 by 100. Clear? Now your 220 cancel. Then 15 to 30, 30 into 7, 210. How much? 210. Then SI is equal to how much? Simply it is how much we got? Rupees 210. So when we are getting rupees 210, then it is asking calculate the SI. Then we got it now. Answer complete. But if it asks that what is the amount in the returns I can get? Here calculate the SI and amount if the question is written. Then how to get the amount? Now amount is equal to what? Now principal amount plus interest. That means amount is equal to P plus SI. Principal plus simple interest. Amount is equal to what? Principal plus simple interest. P plus SI. Got it clear? P plus SI. Okay. Got it clear all? So it is PT A is equal to P plus SI. Understood all of you? Understood everybody or not? Clear all of you? Now question arises, if it is given, here is simple interest, sometime it will be given, principal is given, time is given, rate is asking. How to find out rate percent? So that we can go for the reverse formula of it. If SI is equal to PTR by 100, then what about your principal? The simple interest, cross multiply it. Simple interest into 100 by what? Time into rate. Into 100 by time into rate. Write down all the formulas. So principal is equal to simple interest into 100 by time into rate percent. Clear? If time is asking, principal and rate is given. Similarly, SI into 100 by P into R by principal into rate. Clear? If rate is given, then what I get? Simple interest into 100 by P into T. Clear? So we can, putting this formula also, we can get easily the which one is asking to us. If asking principal, we put the formula SI into 100, time into R. If asking time period, SI into 100 by P into R. If asking rate, SI into 100 by P into T. Clear? Clear all of you? So in this way we can get it. Here also, amount is equal to principal plus SI. Sometimes amount is given, principal not given. So we have to calculate principal means amount minus SI. Or SI is equal to what? In other way, amount minus principal. If amount given, principal given, no need to find SI by time and rate. Directly amount minus principal is equal to what? Simple interest. Given 12,000, getting 1200. So here amount is 1200. Then what is SI? 1200 minus 1000. 200 is the simple interest. Clear? Simply you have to subtract and get the answer. Clear all of you? So that we can, this way we have to find out the answers and get the different questions. So go for another questions will go now. Here is given find the amount and the principal interest on, next question, here is given, question is find the amount and simple interest on rupees 4,800, on rupees 4,800 for 2 years, for 2 years at 7 whole of 1 by 2%, at 7 whole of 1 by 2% per annum. Clear all of you? This is the question now. Now you tell me, it is given what? Find the amount and SI on rupees 4,800 for 2 years for at 7 whole of 1 by 2% per annum. Then you say me, what is given now? In this question, what is given? SI is given? No. SI is asking. Principal is given. What is the principal now here? Principal is 4,800. Very good. We are getting now, the principal is given here. The principal amount is given. Principal is, because on rupees this one, so rupees 4,800. Time period is given or not? Then what is the time period? 2 years. Very good. Given. Rate of interest given? Rate of interest is 7 whole of 1 by 2 years, percent per annum. That means 15 by 2%. Am I right? 15 by 2%. Clear? That means your principal given, time given, rate percent is given. First we have to calculate what? SI. First what do we calculate? SI. Then simple interest is equal to what? Rajalakshmi? Simple interest is? SI is equal to? SI equal to? P into T into R by 100. Means principal into time into rate by 100. Clear? So here SI is equal to PTR by 100. That means 4,800 into 2 into 15 by 2. Clear? So I must write here 100 into 2. 15 by 2 means 2 will come to denominators. So directly write 4,800 into 2 into 15 by 102. So here 2 to cancel. 2 zeros cancel. Then 48 into 15. How much? 48 into 15. How much? Who can say easily? 720. Clear? 720. Here you can put the formulas. 48 is just near equal to 50. 50 into 15, 750. So 2 is less than from amount. So 15 to the 30 will be there. So 720. You can also utilize your brain in other way to calculate in the distributive property. You can put and get the answer. When the more some complicated multiplication there, you can also use this one. Got it clear? So now you can get SI is equal to how much? It is 720. Clear? Then asking what is the amount also? Then amount is equal to what? Principal plus simple interest, P plus SI. So easily we can get 4,000 principal plus SI, which is equal to 4,800 plus 720. 4,800 plus 720. Then what is the answer? 5,520. Then the total amount you have got 5,520. Clear all of you? Now you can get the answer in by how to find out the principal interest, simple interest. Got the questions? Got the formulas? Any doubt of yours? No doubt. Next class we will go for read about compound interest. My question is that what is compound interest? I will tell you, explain you in the next class, but still I am saying compound interest what? Interest on interest. Means you have got the SI, means 720 rupees for at 2 years. But when we are keeping our money in the bank, every year you are getting interest over interest. Interest over interest. That means after 1 year, the SI of the first year will be calculated and added with the principal amount. And for the next year, the principal amount will be what? first year's amount. Clear? That means principal and SI. Like this, we are getting interest over interest. That is called what? Compound interest. What is called that? Compound interest. We will read the next class about compound interest. So today up to this much, go for the exercise of your books. Thank you, students.